And we live. Good afternoon, Mad Hatters. How are we all doing? Please let me. You're going to have to excuse the sound. My AC is very old. It's clunky and it's loud. Sorry, I can't do much about that. We're under a heat advisory in Montreal. Excuse me, it's because I don't smoke enough. Yeah, as I was saying, we're under a heat advisory here in Montreal, and therefore, I don't have a choice but to keep the AC on, or I'm going to bloody well melt. Terry, thank you. Yeah, I'm going to try and see how long I can stay on. I'm having a bit of a rough day physically, so we'll see how long I can do this. Good to know. Let's see who else is here. Kate H. Good to see you. Or at least she was here. Jamie's Haven. Christina is here. Trailer Park Barbie and Kathy C. Okay. RBF. Hey. RBF, good to see you. It's been a while. Christina, you're here. All right, so we'll wait a few minutes to see who stops by or how many stop by. Please feel free to share this on your social media. Hey, Devil's Reject. Happy Hump Day to you, too. Good to see you. Yeah. So, anyways, we all know what we're here. We're all congregating, going to be talking about. Hey, Damn Danny. Good to see you. Yes, I love it. I got to say, it's like a popcorn moment. You know, when you're stuck at home, partly because you're sick all the time, it doesn't take much to entertain you. And one of those things to entertain me is hater on hater crime. You know how Yaba likes to address fat on fat crime? We'll go with hater on hater crime. Yeah. So that's what we're going to, that's what we're going to do today. Yeah. Making bacon pancakes. Good to see you. Oh, we're starting to get some people in. Yeah, you are early enough to catch this, Damn Danny. Yes, you are. Aren't you glad you stopped by? I could have done it at 8 o'clock this morning, and I probably would have been more alert back then. But then I have viewers on the West Coast, and it would have been still the wee hours for my audience on the West Coast. So there we are. You're in a meeting, Chick Dickley? Okay. Well, thanks for stopping by. So anyways, for those of you who are new, welcome to Straight Talking Fedora Chick. We are a commentary channel. The reason you haven't seen me that often is because I've been taking a much-needed YouTube and Twitter break. Yes, been taking a break. Am I back? Am I back on the regular? No, not quite. Hey, little boots, good to see you. Yeah, no, I'm not quite back on the regular yet, but every time let's just say anytime I see something and I have some strong opinions, some thoughts about, I'll come on and do a stream and talk and have a little discussion with you all, perhaps react to a pertinent video or two. Yeah. Hey, Nikki. So that's what we do. Mm-hmm. You're back, but you're not. You're no longer watching from the bushes. Yeah, it was fun skulking in the bushes, making bacon pancakes. It's a lot of fun skulking in the bushes. It's smart to take a break from social media when it's such a mess. I had to step away because I was stooping to their levels. It can be a blood sport, particularly when you're dealing with Twitter, YouTube more often. It can be a blood sport. Hey, Lizzie, good to see you. It's been a while. Yeah. Okay, so people are stopping, but Danny Lynn. Oh, nice. So people are coming in. All right. So before we start, we're going to get the obnoxious e-begging portion of the show out of the way first. Because we know that's what we start with, and it's Michelle R's favorite part of the show. I don't know if she's lurking or she's watching, but it's her favorite part of the show, and she'd never forgive me if we didn't do this. Yeah. So anyways, if you wish to join the channel, it's $1.99 per month. I get access to the cool emojis. And I do streams where it's a members only chat. I'm just not doing it as regularly right now this summer because, as many already know, I got a lot of shit going on in my personal life. My health isn't the greatest. Hey, Lila Billy T. Good to see you. So if you can't find, thank you, Jamie, for posting my second channel. Yes, that is my, what Jamie just posted in the chat is my second channel called Fedora Social Experiment. Because hell, life is a social experiment, right? When it comes right down to it, life is a social experiment. So anyways, thank you, Jamie, for posting the link. I just posted the link in case you cannot find the join button anywhere to take out a channel membership. Hey, Missy 007. It's nice to see you here. Yeah. Damn, Danny, I told you I'm withholding them, so you never leave. I watched that. Making bacon pancakes is a tough character. He is a tough character. Okay, so let's quickly dispose of the obnoxious e-begging portion of the show. Thank you for the sticker, Devil's Reject. Much appreciated. Hey, Skeptical Cat. Okay, so if you wish to donate through PayPal, keep the toll troll away. Rest assured that I will keep all your information confidential. I will never divulge your personal information because I'm not in the habit of doxing people, unlike some people we're going to be talking about today. Yes. Right. Okay. I know, boo, but dang, I have coffee and they would be so good right now. MVP, oh my God, your initials are the same as Michael B. Oh my God, I never thought of that. Making bacon pancakes, you may have to change your moniker. May have to change that moniker. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, I also have a merch store. Started selling some drinking glasses in the Teespring store if you're interested. Yes, Bubba Gunt. That's right, Jamie. Bubba Gunt. Yeah. Okay. And also, Jamie already posted my second channel. Thank you again. If you want to join the Discord server, meet some awesome people. We're a pretty chill group, if I do say so myself. Thank you, Missy 007. Yes, please give me a thumbs up. It's a free way to help your girl out. If you're not yet subscribed, please consider doing so. So anyways, for the Discord server, you have here, the link is coming up in the chat. We've got rooms to suit all tastes, and including the Mad Hatter's Lounge for channel members. So channel members in particular, you might find that interesting. Once again, you must be 18 and up to join. Okay? Yeah. Okay. If you want to follow me on Instagram, okay, if you want to follow me on Instagram, you can certainly do so. The link is coming up in the chat. Okay. And yes. Also, if you want to stalk me on Twitter, here we come. Here we come. All right. You know, we're getting a lively cat. Skeptical Cat, why do you think I stole those initials? Make MVP great again. Oh, okay. That was deliberate. Oh, okay. Cool. Right on. Hey, Headbanger. Hey, Patricia. Hey, AK. Yeah, we're starting to get a good group in. Yeah, This is cool. Also, if you want to follow me on TikTok, that link is coming up. Okay. So there's the link. If you want to follow me on TikTok. Actually, I've been spending more time on TikTok as of late, so that might be a good idea to follow me there too. I do completely different content over there, you know, with the short videos and that. Oh, I'm still a professional. Oh, that's okay, Kathy. We haven't started the discussion yet, really. We're just greeting the chat. Just got the obnoxious e-begging portion of the show. Ah, very good, Terry. Very good. Yeah. So anyways, as you can see on my thumbnail, many of you noticed on my thumbnail, I'm in a pox on both their houses kind of mood, both Yaba and Frenchie. Okay, as you saw by my thumbnail, I kind of put big red X's across, just stamped on top of both of the figures of Frenchie, FFG, the Gunt, and Yaba. Now, if I were to, right now, if I were to, who would I view as the lesser evil? I'll say slightly Yaba. She gets more brownie points. But in all honesty, I don't like either of them. I've never made that a secret that I don't like either of them. But that said, I'll give Yaba one thing. At least she's never really done anything to me, unlike the Gunt. Okay, the Gunt, for instance, she doxed a government agency that looks after vulnerable, at-risk children. She and a friend thought it would be a fun idea to come and get me. Or if I were in a homeless tent city embankment, it would be a fun idea to hose me down. Yeah. Or what else does the goodies about the Gunt? Yeah, making fun of the Alzheimer's and dementia. Yeah. Jamie, no, I'm going to bees. Skeptical cat. You're going to bees. You're beesing. I like Yaba, but I like hearing different opinions. Right on, Jamie. Right on. Hey, that's right, Kate. A pox on both their houses. Missy, it boils down to who will admit they're behaving badly, where the Gunt acts like he's better than others while behaving worse than everybody. Exactly. And I'm in agreement with you there, Missy. I'm in agreement with me. Hey, Death, it's been a hot minute. Right on. So if I had to give points, Yaba's never really done anything to me. I think my issue with her is how she conducts herself, like how she is with other people. And I'm not talking about her Haydur Nation friends or her girlfriend, that I couldn't care less about. Most of you know already where I stand where it comes to Chantal or Amberlynn and the endless onslaught of videos, nitpicking at them, and Yaba's part of that group. And it's funny how Yaba would chastise the Gunt. Let's as a for taking it into real life. What's the expression she used? Cow tipping. Still trying to figure out what cow tipping is. Forgive me, I'm old. I'm from the early 1700s, and I'm not cool, and I'm not tech savvy. There we go. So it was so Yaba had said there was some kind of, we're going to be reacting to at least part of her stream, so you'll hear for yourself in her words what she said, and we'll be reacting to that. But the thing about taking it to real life, Yaba, may I remind you that, what was it, a year and a half ago, that you, on your panel, with your girlfriend, and DC Media Girl, and Charlie Gold, all behaving like the witches of Macbeth, double, toil and trouble, all giggling about renting a bus, and coming up to Canada, going straight to Ottawa, to stalk Chantal. Okay? That too is a bit obsessive. Anyways, that's a bit obsessed. Yeah, interacting with the cows behind the scenes, IRL, or sending super chats. All right, thank you, Missy, thanks, Missy, for explaining. Cow tipping to me was those insulting super chats to ALR and Chantal. Okay, that's a fair answer, but looks like, yeah. But that's the thing. But just a reminder that Yaba, a year and a half ago, she did do a stream with DC Media Girl, Charlie Gold, and Sam Telfer, her girlfriend, and the four of them giggling and cackling along about renting a bus, going straight up to Ottawa to stalk Chantal. Basically to go to all of Chantal's favorite hangouts, all her favorite fast food joints. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. Does that qualify as cow tipping? I don't know. Let me know in the chat. I'm still learning. Oh, yeah, the trip of a lifetime with that crew. Yeah, it was the trip of a lifetime. Oh, LOL. How do you know? How do you know? Have you saved the cows? Hashtag save the cows. Yaba veut toujours renifler les sous-vêtements de Chantal. Yeah, that was the thing. What was it that Yaba had mentioned? about wanting to snip Chantal's underwear. I'm still cringing at that one. Okay. Thanks, Headbanger, for reminding me, and I just ate lunch too. And it was the first meal I've had since I got out of the hospital. Dang. Teach me. I've never personally pushed a cow over. I'm not here. Give me a second. It's my pharmacy. I swear to God, speaking of the hospital, that phone call was my pharmacy. Yeah, I had more bad news from the doctor. I had a phone call from the hospital earlier from another one of my test results. And this was just a new prescription being added. And my pharmacy was calling to let me know that my new prescription is going to be available in 2 hours. I'm going to be keeping that pharmacy in business, aren't I? Oh, God, getting old ain't that grand. Why were you in the hospital again, Fedora? Hope it's... No, we're still trying... There are test results we're still waiting for. One just came in today. Another one just came in today, and I still have to do more tests. No, I've been in extreme pain on my left side and my back. Extreme pain. So I was kept at the hospital on the weekend. Yeah, to deal with that. Yeah, so yeah, more medication. Now, if the phone rings again, I'm not home. I am not home. Danny, it doesn't hurt them. It just startles them. Still me. Yeah, I wouldn't engage in that. Missy, when they're sleeping and you knock them over, they moo, and that's hilarious. Is it? Okay. It's not something I would engage in, but to each their own. To each their own. That's okay, Kate. That's okay, Kate. Bubba Gun subs are starting to call her out. Right on, Jamie. It's about bloody time. It's about bloody time. Who said they wanted to snip Chantal's undies? It was Yaba, Lizzie. I'm in WA and live in the city, Missy. I thought cows would be too heavy to tip over. Stop tipping cows, Missy. Oh, death, Kate. I had a nightmare, sweetheart. My roof is leaking. The ceiling collapsed, and now I have environmental health because they were thinking it might be fucking anthrax. How are you, lovely? Did that really happen, Death? Yes, our STFC. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay, so am I catching up? When I was younger, teenage years, had too much free time on my hands. Kids get bored out in the country. How the tables are turning. Thank you, Jeff. Hey, Miss MacGyver. Good to see you. Thank you, Kathy C. All right. Okay. Christina, my cows will kill someone lurking in the fields. Okay. We got watch cows. Yeah. So anyways, just those 2 items. Yeah. When Yaba was playing double toil and trouble with Charlie Gold and DC Media Girl planning a trip. And she, and on Twitter, Yaba and even Charlie Gold would continue mentioning that they definitely wanted to do the trip in June of this year. Of course, that never materialized. I'm not sure if it's a logistical thing for them or, in addition to the fact that our Prime Minister has kept the border closed, the Canadian-U.S. border closed up until 2 days ago, day before yesterday. Whatever that be, Chantal was spared. Jamie, didn't they dogpile Gigi for having Chantal on his panel? Yes, they did. Yes, they did. It was DC Media Girl certainly did, Jamie. Charlie Gold did. Callie did. They all did. MVP. Death, I'm fine in comparison, honey. So sorry to hear about your problems with the water, anthrax. Yeah, I'm really sorry, Death, that you're going through that. That sounds really scary. Anyways, I hope this resolves itself and that you at least find a temporary safe place to stay. if you can. You're tidying up, making bacon pancakes? Okay. So anyways, why don't we begin with the reaction? Without further ado. Because at this point, I'm rambling. And so let's start with the reaction. It's called the I'm Immature live stream featuring Beauty and FFG YouTube. Just a reminder, I don't know how much of it we're going to watch. It is a long stream, so obviously we're not going to be watching the whole thing. Okay. So, you all see the screen? Okay. You all see the screen? Okay. It's okay. I'm still kicking. If you don't want to hear, if you don't hear from me, oh God, no, Death, stick around. Hey, Rock Royalty, good to see you. No, Death, we want you to stick around. I mean, find a temporary safe place to stay if you have to. But if there's a danger of like anthrax, no. You want to drink hot vodka, headbanger? Oh, interesting. Oh my God, Death, I'm so sorry. Positive vibes. Yeah, that sounds fairly precarious. Yeah. Okay. So, anyways, let's begin. Let's begin the reaction. Without further ado, let me know if you can't hear. Keep in mind, Yaba is reacting a bit to the gunt, and gunt sound is terrible. I'll get it as loud as I can. Okay, it's as loud as I'll be able to get it. So, and plus with the AC running, okay. Anyways, let's try this. Yeah, I'm too cheap for YouTube Premium. I'm too cheap. Okay, let's fast forward this a bit. Okay, we don't need the music.
Because
okay.
Community, am I right, people? B. Higgins, Lee, Jenny, Isaac, Kelly, Blonde, Lemon, H. Roz, Abel, Mabel.
We're taking attendance. Okay.
We got a lot of different opinions here, people. We're just going to get right into it and cover it, guys. We're going to have time for the hellos, the goodbyes, the I love you, the I hate yous. None of that, okay? Here's the thing, guys. We're in a position, okay? I said no more fighting with other creators, especially creators from my own community, okay?
Let's remember, Haydur Nation loves their hug box, and they love it when everybody marches in lockstep. And nobody dares step out of that line. Mm-hmm.
But it happens sometimes, and it's not as deep as a lot of y'all are making it out, okay? There's some things that we just don't agree on. Hey, just saying. And, you know, there's some things I'm going to speak out that I don't like that's going on. And I guess it's not even in our
fine, just like I'm doing now.
Community. Because I thought we were kind of all on the same page with the reactors and everything, but obviously that we're not, and that's totally fine.
You're only figuring this out now, Yaba. Haydur Nation has been imploding for some time. People running away, kind of like the rats off the Titanic. Yeah. But slowly but surely, it's been imploding.
Take control of the community. It's out of control, right? It's like we lit a fucking...
Yes, DC Media Girl and Charlie Gold. What happened? You're losing control over your minions. You're losing control. You're slacking off. That's not what we call leadership.
Put a bunch of gas and lit a match, dude. It's just out of control. Welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Why does it even have to be a fight?
I don't know.
Because this is why. Because people are so highly invested into Chantel. They're so highly invested.
Including yourself, right, Yaba? Including yourself, you too. I mean, you've got the hundreds of videos, just like your friends do.
Into Amber. Hey, Crystal, I haven't seen you in a while. You just got your big email from Wendy's. Hilarious. No, I don't have memberships. I'm not doing memberships.
That's a choice. Your channel, do what you like.
It's getting very messy, absolutely. So I guess a few things were said on Twitter. There were some things said in a video. That's why FFG's even in the thumbnail.
Okay, just for me, I'm slowly catching up on things. Okay, the way I understand it was, okay, and correct me in the chat if I'm wrong, and I'm going to come to you in the chat so I can read it. Okay, absolutely deaf. Everyone is seeing straight through her. It's glorious. Hey, B, good to see you, B Walsh. It's about time too. I've been done new the minute I saw Behind the Smoke and Mirrors of FB World. It's fun to watch. Okay. Did you ever notice this sub D Higgins is on all the hate streams all day? And you can check in on 2 hours. She's still there dumping bucks. To be evil, yeah. Hey, Fried Gorl. Nah. Oh no. Don't ever apologize for being late. The stream will remain up available in replay. Okay? Everybody, it'll be up. Hey, Jesse Slaughter, a stream of everyone not showing their face, recap by another creator hiding their face. What the fuck? Jesse Slaughter, I'm going to tell you the reason, okay? I haven't been feeling well. I don't feel like sticking my denture in my mouth. And since I don't feel like sticking my denture in my mouth, I don't feel like putting my face on camera under those circumstances. Okay. There we go. I'm glad a bigger platform is calling out FFG. Yes, I'll give Yaba that. That's what I will give Yaba. Like I said, I give slightly more brownie points to Yaba than I do with the Gunt. Yeah. Thank you, Jesse. Okay, Yaba does show her face, so does Fedora. Yeah, we show our faces every so often. Yaba, she probably shows her face more often than I do. But like I said, I wear dentures. Because I don't have an upper arch. I have a denture. It makes me nauseous most of the time. And I've been sick since the whole weekend. So I don't feel like sticking it. Yeah. Hey, Little Boots. Thank you, Little Boots. I appreciate that. The fraggliest of Fraggle of Fraggledom. Yeah. So anyways, so back to what I was saying. So the way I'm catching up, Chantal sort of revealed that Dom, a.k.a. Nadir, whatever his name is, Mr. Egyptian dude, is abusive. He's abusive. Certainly it has been apparent that he has no trouble spending her money. Okay, so basically, oh God, what a sad situation. That is sad. That is very sad. And, okay, that is very sad. So anyways, the Gunt, who loves to keep claiming that she is a domestic abuse survivor, okay, it's entirely possible, but man, is she evil. She's just evil. And the very fact she went after somebody called Donald Duck not too long ago for speaking out under her own trauma. Yeah. Keep up that evil work, pigtail Gunt. Keep it up. Keep it up. All right. So, anyways, the way I understand it, to continue, the French fried Gunt all of a sudden wants to be friends with Foodie Beauty. Kind of extended an olive branch, which to me looks more like a hemlock bush. Now, ordinarily, I couldn't care less who panels up with who, basically, for the most part. I mean, there are exceptions to for me, there are exceptions, of course, like with anything else. But for the most part, I don't really care who you panel up with or who you keep in touch with or on or offline. I don't care. When a hater gets a sense of an epiphany, they've had enough, that's been mean, it's too negative, it's too this, that, and the other thing. I love a good redemption story. I do. But Gunt, you ain't it. Gunt is not a redemption story. So this so-called olive branch is really a hemlock bush. Now, I don't know how many of you know what hemlock is. Hemlock is an extremely poisonous plant. Okay, I think it'll kill you if you happen to consume it somehow. I think it can kill you fairly quickly, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not really a botanist, so I don't much know. Thank you, Skeptical Cat. Okay, I'm sure more detractors from Haydur Nation will step forward. This is a tipping point. Yeah, Rock Royalty, I'm with you there. Trust you'll get your health sorted and feel better. Thank you, B. Walsh. Wouldn't trust FFG as far as I can throw her. FFG treats DV victims for... Exactly, Christina. Exactly. That's why I have a hard time believing that the Gunt is a survivor of domestic abuse. I really have a hard time believing that. No, it's going to end bad with Chantal and Bubblegum. Oh, yeah, absolutely, Jamie. This is why I'm like, Chantal, please. Don't get fooled by the gun, okay? There's an angle somewhere. There's an angle. This is one time right now I'm stumped, in all honesty, I'm stumped. What is the gun's end game here? What's her end game? Okay, this is where I'm stumped. I learned about hemlock poisoning reading Dead America books as a young girl. There's one where there's a bunch of people on the Oregon Trail who die from it. Okay, so some people here already know what hemlock is. If FFG was so upset about Chantal abuse, she would have donated money. Exactly, Jamie. Thank you. Yeah, because there are ways. If you're this upset about Chantal being in an abusive relationship, yeah, one way you can deal with that is to donate to organizations that help abused women and abused children. Yeah. Dear, not dead. Forgive my fat fingers. Chantal and Gunt look like sisters. It is uncanny. I have to admit, it is uncanny. The resemblance. It is uncanny. FFG Bubba Gunt. Her friend Shannon caused this disaster. FFG, I'll destroy Chantal. Yeah, that was the other thing. This Shannon, apparently she was a real life friend of Chantal's for many, many years, and then there was a falling out between the two. Chantal blocked her, and then Shannon went running right to the Gunt's channel. Her end game is to switch content away from her hateful shot, I think. She has her second channel ready to go. Yeah, I heard that she has a second channel, AK. Yeah. Why are she? I know. I was asking the same question on Twitter the other day for Fraggle. I was asking that the other day. Narcissists try to get control of the moment. Don't worry about future consequences. Very true. She's a danger to others. Definitely. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. All right. Let's go. So I think that's pretty much the recap of what I've caught up on. All right. Let's go.
Because I'm going to play a little bit of her video and just give my opinion on it.
Okay.
It's not that deep, guys. I mean, it's really not. Okay, we can all survive under one community. We can. Did you hear that Gina from 600? Yes, too. I did a video on it. I did.
Okay, we're referring now to Gina Krasley of My 600-Pound Life. She was the latest casualty. She passed away yesterday or the day before, I believe. Okay.
You're so lost. Yeah, if you don't follow on Twitter, you're probably lost. I know a lot of you guys are, friends with or followers of Fried Gorl and your followers.
Not I. The only thing is I've been doxxed, but my previous place of work was doxxed by her. Okay. And she lives in my area. She lives in the same city as me.
That's totally fine, okay? The long line was too long at Wendy's. I'm stuck with McDonald's. How did you get through McDonald's quicker than Wendy's? It's lame with the fighting. We're all on the same show. It goes to show that some people aren't here for the actual reason behind it. About the Biggie size like it was the 90s. Okay, did you see what? No, what she said about my kids. Did she say something about my kids? I don't think so. I haven't seen anything like that.
No, but we know that FFG is not above. She's not above, going after and slamming other people's children. We know she's not above that. Hell, she doxed a government agency that looks after at-risk children, for God's sake.
Okay, guys, so I guess it started out, for those of you who don't know, was there were some comments being posted about the cow tipping on...
here we are.
Okay.
Cow tipping.
Can y'all just stop for a minute, please? Jesus. Okay, and then for those who don't follow what exactly cow tipping is, okay? We're going to have different opinions here, people. It's just what it is. Okay, we consider Chantel, Amber, like the cows of the community. I mean, you yourself, like I could become a cow.
See, this is what I never liked. I mean, yeah, really? I don't know. Referring to people as cows because of their weight? I don't know. I find that kind of dehumanizing. I find that dehumanizing, and this will be another video for another time. so I'm not going to dwell too long on this point, but I want to leave you with this thought. Why is it okay to chase the lulz with overweight women, but the super skinny underweight, make a joke about that, and you're committing sacrilege? So I'm just curious about that. Anyways, I'm not expecting an answer now. This is another video, another discussion for another time. Just wanted to put that out there.
I hope I put enough information out there. Anybody can become a cow. It's the fact that they put their life on YouTube, and it's so bizarre, okay? You know why. We don't need to sit here and explain what a cow is, okay? But now, and what we do in the reaction community is that we react and we watch, and, you know, that's it. You're not supposed to, there's a line that you're not supposed to cross as far as, you know, interacting with said cow, especially when you get said cow off of the path that it's supposed to go. Okay, there's no interference there. Flag on the play. Okay, flag on the play.
Oh God, that obnoxious noise box of hers. Yeah.
Stupid drama, why police content. Well, I mean, we could say the same about reaction channels, policing Chantel and Amber. So, I mean, do you want to start there? This is YouTube. It's just what we do. We're all policing content at the end of the day, whether it be me or another reaction channel.
Policing, more like nitpicking, but okay.
You know, just because it changed from us policing the cow's content to the creator's content doesn't really matter, or the reactions content doesn't matter. Okay? So I didn't.
So can we say I'm policing the both of them now? I'm policing Yaba and the Gunt now? All right.
Follow along, because honestly, like, I watched FFG in the beginning, and I really did think she was funny, and she probably had a good thing going.
Uh-huh.
And I guess, yeah, I got a little salty. Maybe my feelings got a little hurt when she titled one of her streams something to do with, like, support group or something. I was like, the nerve of this one.
And that's another thing, this whole support group thing, fat on fat crime. See, I don't get it. I don't get it. Sounds very cliquish.
Taking a break for a while, and then she pops off with the support group. I'm like, I can't freaking believe this. Sam, can you believe this? And she's like, I can't believe it neither. So I was like, it's whatever. She sent me a DM or whatever, and I didn't respond. You know, it wasn't that serious. It wasn't that deep to me. And she changed the title, and that's when she came up with the Girl Gang. I mean, could you all imagine if I was over here on my channel and we did the little, it's stupid, it's immature, I get it, but just follow along. And we did a little support group gig, okay? And all of a sudden, I changed my title to Girl Gang. Y'all be like, what the fuck is this shit? It's totally weird, okay? So I took that as kind of like a dig, but whatever.
Well, that would be largely because everybody's used to your community being called the support group. Just like my community is referred to as the Mad Hatters. Negz is referred to as Negative Nation. MFW calls them her Royals. And so on and so forth. You get the idea.
Like I said, got over it. It's not that big of a deal. But I stopped watching her content.
Okay,
but as
fair
time
enough.
goes on, and, you know, she's getting more popular. Obviously, she's the most popular reactor in the community at this time, okay? And I'm like,
is she really? Because Yaba has the bigger platform. She's got more subs. She's got more views, as a rule. Is FFG really the largest? Is she really? Okay. I know.
well, what's going on over there? She said I'm morally bankrupt, trailer. Where does she say that, Tila? You keep saying that about my kids and stuff. I mean, unless you got some kind of receipt, I'm not going to believe that she said that, okay? Just follow along. I'm trying to tell y'all a story. So I just, you know, I kind of just quit following her. I was like, well, whatever. It's not that serious, not that deep, whatever. She wants to do that, so be it. It's like, you know, time goes on, and she's like, you know, she's pulling 2,000 people. And last year, I'm like, okay, cool. You know, she's doing her thing over there. It's not something to do with jealousy. When somebody sees something and calls it out, it doesn't make them jealous, okay? That's not what it is.
No, that's very true. This is one of the rare times I'm going to agree with you, Yaba. Calling someone out or holding someone accountable does not equate to jealousy in any shape or form. And as a reminder, Yaba has the subs. She has more views than the Gunt does. And I hear the Gunt's channel is tanking. Yeah.
So when I go back and I listen and I hear people talking and they're like, yeah, FFG has got, the inside scoop on Chantel.
Ooh.
I'm like, oh, really?
Ooh, shiver me timbers. Shiver me timbers. What, she drinks the pink twisty misty instead of the blue on Wednesdays? Ooh. Ah.
Something about, hey, hippie. Something to the effect of, like, she knows the Nader dude or her people. Y'all are going to have to, for those of you who know, are going to have to explain it more to me. What kind of inside information?
This is the thing, isn't it? The Gunt has been claiming on Twitter, we've been seeing it from the Gunt for, a couple of months now, that she knows about Nader, Dom, whatever we call him these days. She has inside information. One would think she would have released it by now. She wouldn't have sat on it for too long, especially a clout-chasing clown like she is.
Does FFG have on Chantel? She knows her man. She knows people that knows her man.
Gunt, you need to get a life. Why are you researching Chantal's boyfriend? Why? You need to get a life.
Talks about head cheerleader mode. Anybody, we're not special. Reactors are not special, okay?
Yeah, I'm going to agree with that too. We really aren't special, myself included. We're really not.
Any one of you in this chat, Lindsay, the Silence, Just Saying, Dina, can start a reaction channel and pull just as much views as any of us. We're not special.
Actually, that's not true. The newer channels that come in, the newer reaction channels that are coming in, here, hence another indication of the gradual fall of Haydur Nation. They don't tend to do as fair as well. Gone are the days that an Amberlynn, Reid, or Chantal reaction channel would bump up into the tens of thousands of subscribers within a couple of months. It just doesn't happen anymore.
The only thing that makes us special is the people we react to. That's it.
No, that doesn't make you special. No, it doesn't. At least not in a good way.
She is moral and right. Okay. And
Simply Ageless, Canada's #1 foundation for healthy glowing skin. Simply Ageless from CoverGirl.
Yeah, I know. I'm cheap.
If you Chantel is like the hottest cow on the market right now. Okay, everybody wants to know what's
Sad but true.
going on. There's all this shit going on, so everybody wants to know, what it is. But if you're talking about, I know who she's talking about. I know this person in life, real life. And if you're out taking selfies and shit at the local restaurant or whatever she goes to, of course that's easy. Anybody could go do that. Right now, if I went to Kentucky, drove my big ass over to Kentucky, and I was like, I'm outside of Amberlynn's apartment, could you imagine the numbers that I would get?
But Yaba, as a reminder, you and DC Media Girl and Charlie Gold and your girlfriend were all planning a pilgrimage of sorts to Ottawa to stalk Chantal. Let's not forget that. Don't you? And I think what the selfie that she was referring to was the Gunt, a block or so away, 3 long city blocks from the Orange Julep, where Chantal likes to go when she comes to Montreal. She went to go to the Orange Julep. I remember seeing that video on Twitter not that long ago. I'm thinking to myself, the Gunt really has no life. Really? You're following a YouTuber who lives in another province, who lives in another city, who happens to be visiting Montreal for a few hours to have her favorite snack at Orange Julep. Ooh, something there. Now, I know where Orange Julep is. It's really not that far. I know where it is. I just never go. Personally, I never go there because I don't like it. I don't like the special orange julep drink. As far as food is concerned, there are no vegan options, so I can't eat shit over there. So I would never go. So I would never go over there. Not even to meet my favorite YouTuber. Sorry.
You're nothing special. So the fact that you keep talking about your numbers just makes you look even more ridiculous. Of course you got the numbers. You're acting like you got all the know over there in your little group.
Well, it's not just that, because Yaba, people in your community of Haydur Nation, they love nastiness. People like D. Higgins throw super chat money around for nastiness. It seems the more nasty you are, the more money you can make. Take a look at Charlie Gold. Charlie Gold is just as incendiary. She hardly comes on live or premieres a video anymore, but when she does, she rakes in new channel memberships and she rakes in the super chats herself. And the nastier she is, the more money she makes.
She got excited for the attention and blew up. I mean, well, good for her, but don't act like you didn't get there the same way that we did. And also, now you're acting like you have all this inside information that everybody else wants to have. She's the hottest cow on the market. I
don't believe the Gun has that kind of information. I really don't.
Yeah, drama equals views.
Yep.
You can like us both, Tiffany. It's totally fine. But I'm going to speak my piece on it and let it be that.
Why don't you do so? Get to the point.
I guess, like FFG wants to get a hold of Chantel and tell her the information that she knows about Nader, okay? She says there's a ring. Hold on. This is what I was waiting for. She says there's a ring of Middle Eastern men who prey on emotionally vulnerable women. She said her abusive ex knew all these people, but apparently she was never in an... I'm not going to read that. So she knows about some kind of ring of men that are... what do you think that you know that Chantel...
Yeah, what was it? Somebody in... whose chat was it? They made a joke. It's like, you guys are comparing Nadir or Dom to Pablo Escobar, or he's like the head of the Egyptian chapter of the Hells Angels or something. Boy,
Tell doesn't know. That's what I want to know. Okay, what makes you think and this supposedly has been going on since what, April, that she's had this information that she keeps hitting around to y'all, but it's kind of like, you know how Amber and Chantel both say they want to talk about it and they don't want to talk about it? And you're like, what the fuck kind of shit is that? She's been doing the same shit. She's doing the same shit that Chantel's doing. I'm going to talk about it, but I ain't going to talk about it. I know the ins and outs, but I ain't going to tell y'all.
I don't know why Haydur Nation sticks to the point a lot. There seems to be a sticking point. I don't know why. I mean, how many times have I mentioned on my channel, like, I'm taking time off? Or I'm giving, an update about the landlord thing because there was a GoFundMe for me on that score. But I've often mentioned there are certain things I can't mention, whether it's for legal reasons or I just don't feel comfortable or feel ready to do so. I've never heard anyone in my community go after me, my Mad Hatters. I've never heard anyone go after me for saying that, for saying like, yes, there's some shit going on. No, I can't talk about all of it or most of it. I've never had that kind of nitpicking at me. Maybe I'm blessed. Maybe I'm lucky. Maybe I'm just such a small channel that I fly under the radar.
All of it? Did she bone him or something?
Come on, say something.
Chantel DM'd her. She said, someone her open. Yeah. But, so anyways, we have posted some shit about you're not supposed to tip the cow because you're not. You're supposed to let the person go off and do whatever they do. You're not supposed to, Chantel knows what kind of guy Nader is. Chantel knows he's a drug addict. Chantel knows that he's a user. Chantel knows that he's an abuser. What else do you need to reach out to tell Chantel it's going to make her think any different about the man that she's in love with? Please tell me.
She's got a point there. There is nothing more she can tell her. And even if there was, Chantal appears to be head over heels in love with this guy. And it is also just as likely she would not want to hear it. She would it would be kind of like tantamount to her sticking her fingers in her ears, singing at the top of her lungs, do what diddy diddy do, okay, to not hear it, you know. And she's not alone. There are many women who are in abusive relationships. They're in an abusive cycle, but they don't make any moves to extricate themselves. Chantal is fortunate in a sense because it's easier for her to extricate herself because she's not firmly ensconced in his household. She has not moved in with him. She has her own apartment. She has her own car. And for the time being, she has her own money. She doesn't give it all to him. She has her own money. So physically and financially, she could extricate herself from him. She doesn't want to. She is emotionally attached to this person. And that's the other piece to being in an abusive relationship. Despite the fact that Chantal is more fortunate than most in an abusive situation, for the reasons I mentioned, there's an emotional, a psychological dependence to this. So there's the mental component. Chantal has already got some mental health issues. Not to mention the sad reality, when you live in urban Canada, and you don't look a certain way and you're over a certain age, pickings is slim. It's very slim pickings. Okay, I don't mean to be mean. I'm just telling it like it is. I've talked about it, like here in Montreal. People are shallow here.
What? What is it that you know that none of us know that she needs to know so bad that after all this shit that she knows about Nader, that's going to make her change her mind? I know he don't work. I know he's a bum. I know all these horrible things about this man. But the one thing that you hold in your hand is the ace card, right? That's what you're going to throw down to Chantal Shadow. But oh my God.
Yeah, and I don't think Chantal would react that way. I really don't think she would be receptive to it.
I've got to break up with him. I've got to move on. You know? That's a way you're doing the same shit that Chantal does. You're manipulating your audience. That's all you're doing. So because we speak out on it, because we're supposed to watch the shit show, not be a part of it.
Well, supposed to watch it. Nobody's making you watch it. How often do we hear from Haydur Nation? We hear it from Callie. We hear it from DC Media Girl. Oh, I gotta watch her again. And I guess we gotta react to it. Well, no, you don't. No, you don't. I'm coming to the chat. Hey, Hippie Co. Trailer Park Barbie, good to see you. Orange Willie. I think Monty is probably the nicest. Who's Monty? I don't know who Monty is. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna go back. Hey, Lydia, good to see you. Welcome to Straight Talking Fedora Chick. Yeah. Welcome to Straight Talking Fedora Chick. And going back up. All right. Okay. Hang on. Going back. Hey, Samantha. Good to see you. Good to see you. It's been a while. All right. Okay. If I don't get to everybody, please don't take it personally. You all know. I despise orange juleps. They're gross. Yeah, I'm with you there, Kathy. I don't like them either. That's why I don't hang out at the orange julep. You mean D. Higgins. Death, just like she suddenly showed up on Hussey's LS and we saw that implode. Foodie is a good troll. No, Bubba Gunt is lying. Yeah, I think so too, Jamie. Hey, Gothic Glitter. Gothic Glitter's here. Good to see you. Has DC Media Girl made noises about being a pig mod that Gunt steps in with extra hate and stealing their subs? That I wouldn't know. Okay. Death, I'm having a blast. Good. Well, I'm glad you're having a blast, Skeptical Cat. The Gunt has had some head shape as the orange julep, just as to put you off further. I'm just stopping by to say happy Wednesday, everyone. I hope everyone has a lovely day, healthy rest of their week. Much love. Well, much love to you too. Much love to you too. Going down. D. Higgins buys her wrenches. Oh, I have no doubt about that, Jamie. I have no doubt. Insider information. No way would that FFG keep her vile mouth shut. Exactly, Kate. She would have spilled the beans long ago. Okay, Kate? She would have, that's what I've been saying, and that's what I think pretty much Yaba is trying to imply here. That, yeah, she would have spilled the beans long ago because the gunt can't keep her mouth closed, okay? You want to meet somebody with no filter? That's the gunt. Gunt elite, the size of a mega-sized orange tulip. Why can't you guys be civilized like the Brits and Aussies, e.g., milk tea, Madsy, pulpy syntax? Show a bit more class. I don't know. I wouldn't call. I can't speak for milk tea or pulpy because I've never watched them. Madsy, I don't find him classy. Personally, I don't find him classy at all. Orange Willie, they are far from civil. Milk tea is a bitch. Okay. I've had an Orange Julius back in the day. Orange Willie, I like milk tea. She actually reacts through the entire video and stays in her own lane. But Dora, hey, Juicy Skittles. Been a while. Maybe you are trusted. D. Higgins, go to your local nursing home and volunteer to play bingo with people. Ah. Orange Willie, I've never been asked in real life why I can't be civilized. Seriously. We're civilized here. Different culture between North America and, say, Great Britain, but we're civilized here. Jamie's Haven, D. Higgins likes to waste her husband's money on hateful things. It makes her feel better when he calls home to say he's going to be late again because he's begging the secretary. That's probably what happens, actually. That's probably what happens. Devil's Reject. What did D. Higgins do to that fella in the wig? You'll have to ask the fella in the wig. I'm British. Never been called civilized. Orange Willie, love your name. Yeah, that's a cool name, Orange Willie. It is a cool name. Death and Jamie, it's embarrassing. I'm new to this chat, but FFG is making it into real life, and that's Yaba's point. Yeah, she is. She is. Isn't D. Higgins' husband sick or dying, or am I thinking about someone else? I have no idea, Christina, about Mr. D. Higgins. Really don't know anything about Mr. Higgins. No one has ever accused me of being uncivilized or civilized. Devil went traitor on her BFF for talking to Negz. How mature. Exactly, right? Right, B? Pulpy Syntax is not civilized with women, and he does not keep an open conversation. He just likes to trash these girls like the rest and compares them to his weight loss all the time. Oh, another one of those, huh? Ostensibly a weight channel. Under the guise, a reaction channel under the guise of a weight loss channel. Okay, good to know. Very good to know. They all lose their minds when someone talks to Negz. I know, Skeptical Cat. What is this power that Negz has? Negz has this certain je ne sais quoi. He has this certain je ne sais quoi. Sometimes being civilized is boring. I'm right with you there, Christina. I'm right with you there. Yeah. Yes, it is, Christina. Let them give something to talk about. Okay. Gun. So I'll never trust her again. FFG screwed me over so bad, so I'll never trust her again. I'm sorry that happened to you, Trailer Park. I'm sorry that happened to you. I have a feeling she does it to people in real life, too. I'm pretty sure. Trust me. In this city, she's a societal outcast as much as I am in this city. I think Monty is probably the nicest. Yeah, I don't know who Monty is. Was you expecting a different result? Who is the one talking in the video? It's Yaba. Yaba's talking in the video. Right now I'm talking. Is DC really a hater, though? Yes, she is. Through and through. In fact, I would say she's their de facto leader. And I'm not the only one who says that, Orange Willie. Hi, Fedora. It's so nice to see you. It's really nice to see you too, Hippie Co. Stories from the internet. Oh, okay. Stories from the internet. Okay. I've never heard of them. Death. Yeah, I was actually in the beginning. Well, they kind of do when they make their channel all about the Gorls. They know they can't survive without the Gorls because they have nothing to offer otherwise. That's very true, baking bacon pancakes. Look at Charlie Gold. Look at Callie. When they try to do something on another topic, tanks. Goes down like a lead balloon. Kate, it's Yaba Juicy. Ron warned me. Then the next day, she did me a favor by unmodding me. Oh, wow. Nadir, I can't stand her ignorant pronunciation. Nadir, pronounced Nadir. Yeah, that's true. That's how it's pronounced. It's Nadir, not Nader. It's Nadir. Thanks for the welcome. I'm not very popular these days. Oh, well, Lydia joined the club. I'm not popular either. Okay, and my opinions are always very unpopular. But you're very much welcome here, Lydia. Very much welcome here. The only thing I ask, basically, is that you're all civilized to each other. Nobody insults anyone in the chat. And my mods know what to do if that happens. Yeah. Trailer Park, now you know you only got that wrench from the gun as damage control because she went off on you. So you fucked over Negz for what exactly? Yeah, Monty is the nicest reaction, Phoebe FB channel. Okay, good to know. Lydia, being popular on YouTube is not always a good thing. Exactly, Hippie Co. Thank you. I do laugh when the people in the psychosphere get turned on. Get turned on. They are always surprised and hurt. Do they even watch the people they stand? I'm surprised they don't turn on their own when they don't turn on their own. Oh, but they do turn on their own, Christina. They do. They do. They eat the. Why do you suppose it's imploding? Death flip-flops worse than a fish out of water. I don't know if Nadir is a pimp or not, to be honest, Orange Willie. I really don't. What about his messages someone posted in the forums? I haven't read the forums in a while, actually. Belinda posted a video earlier this morning about this drama. It was basically the one of the Kiwi Farmers, Atomic Age Animal, what they were talking about. They did a recap. Yeah, Belinda, Haydur Nation News Network. I've said this many times, but FFG claims she was abused and Nadir was in circles with her ex. So why would she put herself at risk doing Chantal reviews, getting involved and asking to meet up? That's another thing that's weird, isn't it, making bacon pancakes? If he and her abusive ex, her alleged abusive ex, somehow rolled in the same circles, okay, they traveled in the same circles, wouldn't she be endangering her own life? And after being so nasty and everything, why would she want to risk her life? Like I said, I'm not believing much of this personally, but let's give her the benefit of the doubt for just 1 second for the sake of this conversation. Let's say she was, and her ex really was, traveled the same circles as Nadir did. Yeah, she would. Why would she endanger her own life? Exactly. Okay. I didn't listen to Ron about FFG because I believe in finding out things for myself before saying anything bad about someone, don't you? Oh, I do, absolutely. I do. Okay. So here we go. Which European cows? When you get time, Fedora, the farm take on this is really quite good. Duly noted. Thank you, Kathy. I'll definitely give them a read. You speaking to me? Best you don't, because I don't fuck with lip floppers either. Just having, okay, can we, okay. Okay, like I said, please do not fight in the chat. Okay. Rock, I had to unsubscribe because it sucks seeing him because he's so mean. He was cool at first. LOL. It's fine, Skeptical Cat. I just really wanted to interact, but I'm over here with the popcorn instead. Right on, right on, right on, right on. Right on. Okay. All right. Oh, Kate Winslet. Hey! Kate Winslet's here in the house. Madsy is a dumb Brit. He should stick to less popular knockoff European cows. Kate Winslet. Good to see you. Good to see you. Okay. Okay, no problem. Thank you, Death. Anyways, Death and the rest of my mods, you all know. Okay. All right. All right. No insulting people That's one of the rules I have. All right, let's get on with the reaction. Little tidbit. Mazzy messaged a Canadian to YouTuber named Sagittarius Shoddy and tried messaging her in DMs. He's not very nice, and I don't even like her. Oh, really? I did a reaction to Sagittarius Shoddy. I did once do a reaction to Sagittarius Shoddy. I did. All right, let's go. Let's go. All right.
For whatever weird reason, you want to be in Chantel's life. It's freaking creepy. I get it. You're not obviously not a hater because haters wouldn't do that shit. It's weird. Lots of apparently, supposedly, possibly going on. Yeah. Hey, Texas.
Texas?
If Chantel, but that's high vibe. Chantel's already claimed that she got abused by him. So you can't look at this, you can't look at Chantel and say he's an abuser. So you need to stay away from him because she already knows. She already knows that he abuses people. She already knows that he uses people.
Yeah, we know.
She knows everything.
We get it.
There's absolutely nothing that, okay, back it up a little bit. So it has to be something really bad, okay? If Chantel knows that he's an abuser, she knows that he's a bum, she knows that he's a drug addict, she knows all these horrible things about this guy Nader, but you know something even more serious, that if you told her that she would fall all the way back. Am I correct on that?
What could you exactly, Gunt, what could the Gunt possibly tell her about this dude? What?
Please. Hey, Ingrid, you're gonna have to take it back, dude. Okay, this is a lot, and I gotta stay focused, okay? Am I correct so far in what I just said? So, in your holding this information, and have been holding this information since April, okay, well, here's my question. It's been confirmed that Nader not only watches Chantel's videos, but he watches reactors' videos, right?
And this is the major secret? I was under the impression that Nadir wasn't really interested in the YouTube side of things, but okay, I could be wrong. Why would he be watching reaction channels of his supposed girlfriend? I don't get it.
Then Jessica, what did she say? Oh, wait. What did she say then? What kind of information does she need to get to? Okay, other people saying it's correct. Okay. Okay, well, here's my problem with that. Then she can only give this information to Chantel. But it's so bad. It's something worse than all these things that we already know about this guy. And we know that he's already watching our videos. Whether if it's mine, Charlie, DC Media, anybody that covers Chantel, he's watching. So at what point do you need to warn the community, us, the hater community, about something that's so bad that all these other things aren't it? Shouldn't you go ahead and tell everybody?
I don't know. Personally, let's say I wouldn't go out with another YouTuber, for the record. I would never go out with another YouTuber. I've just seen too many YouTube couplings that end up very, very badly, and it's usually a splashy, messy, very public breakup. I would never do it. But let's say I did, okay? Let's say I did. I were dating another guy, another YouTuber, or another social media personality, and a social media personality who gets a lot of hate, okay? And I'm talking as much hate as, say, Chantal or Amberlynn do, okay? Why would I want to watch the hate videos on him? You see where I'm going with this? Why would I want to watch hate videos on the man that I supposedly love?
Why would you hold on to that information and tell everybody that you have that information and not give us, when you could be putting not only Chantel at risk, but all of us at risk too? If this guy's so bad, like if it's worse than all this other shit that we've been hearing. Do you understand?
How would he be putting you at risk, though, Yaba? You're safely tucked away in the American Midwest. Something tells me, I'm assuming the Mr. Nadir doesn't have his Canadian citizenship. At best, he probably has permanent residence. At best. And him traveling into the United States, even if the borders were open and there were no pandemic, could be problematic at best. So how does he put you in danger?
Understand what I'm saying? Like, Chantel's not the only one in danger. And you're willing to get up here and show your face, the inside of your house, your voice, and you've said it, you live in Montreal.
Yep, so do I.
So you're not.
So do I.
Not worried about being in danger after you're telling this person that this person's so bad? That don't make sense to me. Thank you, Terry Lynn. If she's wrong, she could be sued. I'm just going to say this. FFG did nothing wrong in contacting Chantel to warn her about the fact Chantel is boy blind and could be. Make it make sense, Raven. Okay, thank you for the super chat. But what is she telling her that we don't already know?
Look, it goes back to what I said. Never mind what we don't or don't know. Let's get out of that realm for a moment. I'm sure many of you in the chat have already dealt with someone in your life or an acquaintance that in passing in life that was involved with somebody they shouldn't be involved with, that made possibly even an abusive relationship, and you try to talk them into separating from said relationship. I think many of you would have experienced they're not going to be receptive to it. They're not going to be all that receptive. They're going to ignore it. They're going to dismiss you. They're going to rationalize until the time actually comes when they're prepared to leave said relationship. So it's not just about whether what Gunt knows and when and how. It's more than that. It's the fact that Chantal, in this case, she would not be receptive to it. And again, she's not alone. This happens all the time.
I'm not understanding. We already know all these horrible things. What worse could it be?
I don't know. It could be.
Got arrested? Well, my God, he nearly got arrested.
Well, it could be a lot worse. Use your imagination. I'm not gonna say because it will get my channel shut down. But use your imagination.
For what? You know, he's an astronaut that smokes weed. It just makes no sense to me. If it's anything worse than what we've already had, I think as a community, we deserve to know. And it's like,
oh, so you want the tea on Nadir, the extra tea on Nadir. You're champing at the bit to have the extra tea on Nadir. Why? But why do you want that? Why?
Are you really trying to save Chantel and act like you're Save-A-Ho? You're Captain Save-A-Ho?
Oh, God.
Or are you legit just trying to hold on like you're the one that gets all this inside information, you know? Oh, I live by Chantel. I know people.
Because she's clout chasing, although I don't understand this route of clout chasing from the Gunt. But then there are a lot of things I don't understand about the Gunt. And to be honest, I don't think I want to.
That know people that know people that know Nader, you know? And I'm going to tell the chat that I know people that know people that know people that know Nader. Good. And they're going to think I have all this inside information on Chantel and her abusive relationship. Well, no wonder you're pulling the biggest numbers that you like to brag about. Okay? Don't act like you're anything special, French Fried Girl. And you always want to call out how many people's in your chat and your numbers and all that. Humble yourself. Understand why you have those.
That I agree with. Yeah. Do humble yourself. Like, what if I were to start flexing, you know? Not that I have anything to flex about. Look at the crappy views on my channel. I really have nothing to flex about. I really don't. I have a very small community of my Mad Hatters, but they're great people. You're awesome people. And for me, quality is better than quantity.
Number. Same reason I have the same numbers in my chat. It ain't me. It's a little bit of me mixed in with the cows, with Chantel, with Amber. If it wasn't for me
She's at least honest about it.
reacting to Amber, they wouldn't be here. Let me go back and see.
She's being honest there. At least I'll give her this. She's being honest. They wouldn't be they wouldn't be watching Yaba's chats if she wasn't being nasty to the Gorls.
Chat's one. But anyways, that was the whole Twitter issue yesterday, and then it went on to I guess French Fried Gorl went live and she acknowledged it. So I'm gonna play a little bit of that.
Why
You're crazy. I'm sorry, but you're crazy. You titled the video this reaction, Chantel knows that I know.
Yeah, that's kind of clickbaity, ominous, cryptic, clickbaity.
And you're bragging about your numbers. You title your video something, Chantel knows that I know. You've created your own drama. You've inserted yourself into the Chantel world. For what? That's not how it's supposed to work. Why are you inserting yourself into Chantel's drama? With Chantel's men? With Chantel's friend?
I'm starting to wonder if the Gunch has a crush on Nadir. That's what I'm starting to wonder. She has a crush on Nadir. I mean, after figuring that the Gaming Ground and Negz are not returning her love in her weird, disturbed, deranged world, maybe she has a thing for Nadir. Maybe she wants Nadir all for herself.
The next thing I know, you're going to be dating Pete's. It's weird. Always said. Me.
Nah, I don't think the Gunch wants Pete's. I think she wants to date Nadir.
Sam had talked about it before when Chantel and BB broke up. I said, nobody better even try to go date BB. Do you know how weird that would be? Oh, I can talk about whatever I want if they don't like.
Not that it's really material for me, but I was under the impression BB was already seeing someone else. Look, I think if anybody remembers the old days, the old Foodie Beauty, the old Chantal, the BB days, I think we all remember BB pretty much did what he could to stay off camera, to stay out of that whole YouTube thing. I think that's probably what's going to serve him. That's what's going to serve him. I mean, we see Pete's on her live streams now, but in the past, when she did more uploaded content with the mukbangs, we never really saw BB. And I was always under the impression, and I think Chantal even mentioned it, that BB was just not comfortable being on camera. And who the hell can blame him? When people like that react to her, do go into her real life. They do go into. I mean, look at the Gunch. He doxed people's mothers. He's not the only one. A lot of these haters, they not only doxed, people they don't like but they dox their family members, their jobs, etc.
Like it, that's their problem. If we can talk, I mean, what's the problem? I don't understand what's the problem when people I've been in other people's chats while they drag me. I've sat through a peanut stream. I've sat through Fedora chicks.
Hey, me! I knew you watched me, Yaba. I knew it. Even if it's to hate watch me, I knew you watched me.
I sat through Mr. Positive. The only one that got out of hand was me and Negz, and that's because it had nothing to do with this shit. It was on a whole nother level of shit.
True.
People are going to talk about you. That's what happens, okay? Y'all are going to have to get used to that. And I don't give a fuck. Say what you want. I'm a big fat chipmunk and blah, blah, blah. Like, oh, God, I'll never recover. That's what happens when you present yourself on the internet. None of us have a bubble where we're safe from anything, okay? This is my platform. I'm going to talk about whatever I want. And you're interrupting my entertainment, French Fried Gorl, okay?
Oh, dear.
This is what I do in my free time.
Dear.
Are you new?
Oh, God, that obnoxious noise box again.
Chantel is my hobby.
Chantal is my hobby. Let that sink in. Chantal is her hobby. Her hobby is another human being. Let that sink in. Now, we already know that the Gunt is already a rather, and she does give off Annie Wilkes vibes, from Misery. She really does give off those Annie Wilkes vibes. But, Yaba, between the underwear snare thing. Oh, yeah, and Yaba has dolls. She has dolls in the Amberlynn and Chantal likeness as well. Dolls. She was planning a pilgrimage to Ottawa to go to Chantal's hangouts. I don't know. Yaba, I think you need a new hobby as well. I think you need a new hobby as well.
Thank you, Chantel, for the super chat. But this is my hobby. And she called me weak where, Kate? I mean, that's her opinion. If she wants to call me weak, I mean, what about that makes me weak? Okay, let's play a little bit of this video, react to it, and then we'll get to the rest of that. Okay, hold on. Let's play a little bit. Let me put her on 1.5.
All right. What?
Well, I can be weak. That's fine. Like, am I supposed to cry?
Been eating in the middle of the night 3+ years ago, and I said maybe she should just go home, and that's all it took. That is all it took. I was blocked. Karate Joe. He's horrible. Well, so yeah, that's
sweetly
literally all it took, and I made another. French Fried Gorl didn't exist then. I make French Fried Gorl, and French Fried Gorl is blocked from the get. And I was like, no, that's not fair. French Fried Gorl didn't even do anything yet. Give me a chance, Karate Joe. But in the unblocking spree yesterday, Frenchie got unblocked. So
did everybody else. So did the rest of us.
Yeah, apparently Chantal decided to go through some kind of moratorium. She decided to unblock everybody. Yeah.
The only one that seems to be starstruck by it. So did the rest of us. Go ahead, though.
I don't know how you say your name. I found your comments questionable. Okay, well, that's your opinion. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. You can question my
abuse isn't entertaining. Exactly. I'm not going to feel sorry for Chantel. I don't care who feels sorry for Chantel. Chantel, I don't feel sorry for Chantel because I don't believe a fucking second that she is actually stuck in a situation that she can't get out of. She's exploiting.
No, I'll agree with her. Physically, and I already pointed that out earlier. I'm not going to repeat it. Again, this stream will be available in replay for those who are just wandering in now. I'm not going to repeat it, but it's not just the physical or the material or financial. There's also the psychological and emotional. And I think at this point, Chantal is completely emotionally and psychologically dependent on him. And so I would say it definitely would be a thing if mentally she cannot extricate herself. And again, she wouldn't be the only one. There are other people who are in that situation that physically and financially they can extricate themselves, but emotionally, psychologically, they are trapped, even if it is of their own making. I'm coming to you in the chat right now. Coming to you in the chat. Sorry if I've been neglecting everybody. Hey, Dixie Normus, good to see you. Okay, headline. Oh, okay. The megalomaniac vibes that Gunt gives off is scary. She truly thinks that she's the puppet master. This obsessive need for control over the entire situation. Yeah, and that is kind of scary, isn't it, Death? It is. It is creepy. That's why, I mean, right now I feel confident enough to react to the Gunt. For a while, I stayed away from that kind of content because of the fact that she does live in my city. And I've seen how manic she can be. Am I scared of her? No, and I'm not going to let her know that I'm scared of her either. Do I take extra? Have I taken extra precautions? The answer is yes, but I think it's a prudent thing to do. Honestly, I think it's just a prudent thing to do. My platform. Jamie's Haven. She successfully has a sexy side pony. Isn't it sexy though, Christina? Isn't it? Get a new hobby is my advice. Yeah, exactly. Right, Kate? Right, Kate? The gunt touched my butt and I farted and made her disappear. That sounds intriguing. BB made yassa with her, my fave dish from Senegal. Ah, yes, I heard of yassa. I've heard of yassa. Yeah, there was. Kate Winslet. It's been months since FFG updated her weight loss content. She's looking as big as ever. She's just Charlie 2.0 at this point. Yeah, I'm with you there. I think they all are, Kate Winslet. I think they all are at this point. Certainly those who started off under the guise of a weight loss journey that they wanted to document to their audience, they've all gained weight. Yeah. I mean, at least Yaba is honest. Okay, she's, yeah. Yaba too. What the fuck? Trailer Park. Bubba Gunt never had a weight loss channel. Another Charlie Gold. I thought she did start off. Chantel. Hey, that's me. LOL. Chantal is her paycheck. Yep, that's more accurate. But I didn't know Yaba hate watch you, hun. Oh, no, she doesn't bother me. Sorry if I gave you the bad impression. No, she doesn't drop any comments in my comment section in that sense. No, sorry if you misunderstood. What I mean is, the girl's made it clear to me a long time ago she doesn't like me, and that's fine. I'm not expecting her to like me. We're on opposite sides of the fence here. No, I knew that these haters all watched me, or at least watched some of my videos. But to be fair, and I've said this at the top of the stream, Yaba never did anything to me, okay? The Gunt has committed a lot of unforgivable acts. That if the Gunt were to come up to me tomorrow and apologize, I'd say fuck off. That's what I would do. I'd say fuck off. Misery, yes. Her hobby is Chantal. That's fucked up. Isn't it, Lydia? Isn't it? To be this obsessed over a woman you are never going to meet in real life, or more than likely anyway, not meet in real life. Yaba is just too scared to admit her love for Chantal. She is a hobby now, obsession at night, and part of her wildest fantasies when in bed. Well, she does have those dolls, right? She does have those dolls. Maybe life can be her hobby. Life can be a hobby, right? Rock royalty. I think Yaba meant she was watching FB long before FFG. Am I wrong, Fed? No, you wouldn't be wrong. She could be saying that too. I'm not in Yaba's head, honestly, so I can't really say 100%. I can only guess at this point. I can only shoot blanks. I don't know if I'm unblocked. Why does she care? Do you see her in FFG? Want her fight. Okay, sorry if I'm missing anybody, but I do have to get back to the reaction. Don't take it personally. Trailer, we can't decide what Yaba thinks, just what she says and does. Yeah. Strange how Chantal admits openly to not having any hobbies, yet somehow has become one. Oh, the irony. I know, right, Death? Chantal is a hobby. Yes. She's a hobby. Go figure. Heat advisory. Please keep your pets safe. Yeah, we're under a heat advisory here, too. We are definitely under a heat advisory. I turned the AC off, and I'm regretting it now. I turned the AC off so we can hear the reaction, but I'm regretting it. I'm starting to melt. Trailer park, not really. There's pics of her body. Thought her gunt is lopsided. Oh, there's Dixie Normus. I'm sure I'll run across with that someday. Wonky gunt, just like her wonky mind. I do think, Christina, you are shooting blanks. Yeah, I probably am. You're right. I probably am. I'm not going to argue that. The big storm, just cold air in the Northeast. I want cold air here, but it's hot and humid and sticky, and we're still under. Yeah, I'm going to turn the AC on. I'm going to apologize. The AC is pretty loud, and you may not hear Yaba speaking as clearly, but right now I'm melting here. Just hang on a second. All right. Sorry, this thing is really old. Saying Chantal is your hobby makes you sound like that guy from that show you. Michigan also has a heat. Yeah, here in Montreal too. There's a heat advisory. It's been and there doesn't seem to be any end in sight. Oh God. Yeah. Are you fed? Yeah, we are under a heat advisory here in Montreal. All right, let's get to it. All right, let's get to it. Let's soldier on.
Domestic abuse. And FFG, you're doing the same. Same shit. Because you're telling us that we should have a heart and we should feel sorry for Chantel in the same breath that we all know that Chantel's full of.
Can anyone really imagine the Gunt saying we all need to have a heart for anyone, not just Chantel, but for anyone? Can anyone really imagine the Gunt, as evil as she is, with all her nastiness? Okay. No, me either.
Shit. This is not real domestic abuse, and I don't care who doesn't see it the same way I do. You have your opinion. It's not.
I don't know. I'm not ready to say. Like I said, I'll even if the Gunt was an abusive relationship, or Nadir is abusive to Chantal, I'm not ready to come out to say no, it's not happening. Because, you know, when the cameras are turned off, we really don't know what happens. And we probably shouldn't know, you know, what happens behind closed doors when we get off camera. We probably shouldn't know.
Chantel's full of shit. It's all for attention, clicks, views, and money. Period.
And your hobby gets you clicks, views, and money, does it not?
That's a good question. You know, that is your opinion. What we're going to take a look at today is that open chat. Okay, obviously not all of it because it went on for almost 2 hours.
I'm not going to win this one. You hate Chantel. You want dirt, you can laugh at. You want dirt, you can laugh at. I don't know how that makes any sense. Come back and speak to me where I can understand it.
To a certain point. And
there's nothing to win. I'm not winning anything. I'm not starting a war. I'm speaking my opinion and I'm done. It's called a one and done. That's all I do. I don't want a war in this community. I done told y'all the last time I got myself out of a situation, I would never do it again. You know, I'm making an exception. This is the exception and it's one and done. Y'all can go on about it all you want, but this is all you're going to get from me. I'm back to making the regular content that I make. This is not going to be the only one for me.
All right.
And then we're going to stop. We don't need to see all that again. There's no point in being all triggered for nothing. If you guys want to watch the video, complete video, or a tailored down version of that video, that depends on you. You watch it on Chantal's channel. You watch it.
Is it just me? Am I overtired? Or whatever the Gunt is saying is just not making any sense. It just doesn't sound coherent, whatever the Gunt is saying. French Fried Gorl.
Just stay in the channel. You watch it on any.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I know I'm cheap.
The other reaction point is,
what do you mean it sounds personal? I don't even know what that means, girl. I don't know what that means at all.
We don't need to do all of that again. Okay? We're going to look at some.
It is personal, for fuck's sakes. We're over here trying to watch Chantel live her life, and we can't because some fatty wants to get involved.
Okay. Like I said, Chantal, I honestly hope for Chantal's sake she doesn't take the bait from the Gunt, because, like I said, she's not offering her an olive branch. He's offering her a bush of hemlock, the most poisonous hemlock that there is. But Yaba, I'd like to know why you're getting so heated about it. Why?
Yeah, it's personal. I
Why?
want to see that shit.
Why?
I'm pissed.
Why is it personal?
Oh, Ashley Lamborghini. Hi, Ashley Lamborghini. Shit disturber. See, I was so nice that I went in and I unblocked everything.
Hey, there is only one professional shit disturber, and that's yours truly. I even have a t-shirt. I even have a t-shirt that says professional shit disturber.
Because I didn't even have, she came in here trolling one day, she got blocked. I was nice enough to unblock you. Ma'am, aren't you a paid member on Chantal's channel? Yeah, your $4.99 a month does not equate my $2 troll one.
Oh, you want to talk about the $2 troll? Is that what y'all want to talk about, the $2 troll? Okay, we can talk about the $2 troll because, again, I've heard this from just throughout Twitter and shit, is that Chantel had a girl over there that I guess flipped out. Donald Duck, is that her name? I don't freaking know. And supposedly, I guess she went and super chatted Chantel money, and then everybody got all pissed at her for doing it. And then when we got unblocked, French Fry Girl went over there and super chatted her $2, and she was like, "Oh, but it's just $2." Ma'am, hello, is this someone? You have 2,000 people in your chat. How many people after you super chatted Chantel to feed her drug use, boyfriend's drug use, whatever you want to call it? Huh? You might have only gave $2, but how many members, how many other people came behind you from your girl gang and gave Chantel money? Always. Do we have the number on that?
This is true. A lot of people do, because Chantal's streams are members only. Okay, so yeah, a lot of the trolls are, go figure. People have money to burn, it would appear. People are going to spend the $4.99 or however her channel memberships cost just for the privilege of trolling her chats. I don't get it. I really don't.
Probably not. So while you're sitting there, you're like, it was just $2. I know it's a lot more than that, honey. A lot more than that. But you talk to your audience like they're real stupid.
One time only super chat later. I'm not going to be super chatting her every day, and I'm certainly not going to be joining her memberships. So I would suggest, no hate, no attack, but
No, Jessica. Do you honestly think, are you really that stupid? Are you that stupid that you think that this girl over here is going to call Chantel to get the help that she needs? Get out of here with that. Get out of here. Y'all are a joke, man.
You know, all of you have suggested the whole get help, okay? I think Chantal's made it pretty clear she doesn't want to get help, and you can't force her. No one can force her to get help. No one can.
perhaps look in the mirror, honey, of your behavior before you literally come and talk about a $2 contact. That's all. Everybody makes their choices in life. That's okay. Listen, I'm not fighting with anyone. Everyone's entitled to their opinion on this. I get it. Some people did not like the fact that
Kate Winslet so support we're fatties, or we're fatties for it too, okay?
I went into the open chat last night, okay? I want to talk about that a little bit right now.
Do you?
I'm not going off. Listen, I love that you guys love when I go right the fuck off, because I love going right the fuck off.
Yeah, we know you love losing. We know you love having a temper tantrum. We know how much you love getting into those manic states. We know.
I think in a case like this isn't the moment to go right the fuck off. This is the type of thing where everybody totally, in my opinion, entitled to their opinion. Okay?
I can't tell. I can't tell that we're entitled to our own opinions, because after I tweeted that you were cow tipping, and it's all the
We've already seen Haydur Nation. You gotta walk the line. You gotta toe the line and be in lockstep. Because if you step out of line, ooh, well, we know what happens.
fuck I said. You went on to talk about you went on a whole rant on your Twitter. So I can't tell that we're entitled to our opinions, because that's why we're here today. Because we're not allowed to call you a cow tipper, are we? You didn't like that. I agree with you, my American queen.
You just did call her a cow tipper several times. Your video's still running. I wouldn't be playing it right now if it wasn't.
So done feeling sorry for Chantel the liar. It's another exploitation and fake drama for easy points. Thank you for the beauty reaction channel. One of my favorite reaction channels ever.
You don't have to like what I did yesterday. You don't have to like that I was getting Chantel's attention in that chat yesterday. That's your.
Well, I went over there and acted like I knew Nader's cousin. Don't you think I could get a little attention from Chantel? Do you think you special? See, this is the problem I have. You think you special because you done made up some bullshit that you know shit. Here's my question that I have for the girl gang, since you all are here present and accounted for. Did French Fry Girl know Nader's people before Chantel was dating Nader? Or did she come to find out who his people were after the fact? Because if it was after the fact, if you went seeking these people out to see if you knew them in real life, that's some real fucking creepy shit. That's some cow tipping shit. That's a no-no. And the fatty
Yeah, but you committed a no-no yourself, and I've already pointed out that that was planning this trip to Canada. We're doing that no-no yourself.
community, okay? And I get it, you're not in the fatty community, nor you in the hater community, and thank you so much for announcing that, so we don't have to clear that up, that French Fry Girl is nor a hater or a fatty community member, okay? She's an anti-something.
Oh, no, I disagree. She's been firmly ensconced in Haydur Nation and welcomed with open arms into Haydur Nation. No. This is a whole anti BS. Well, it's just that. It's bullshit. Yeah, that whole anti army of one. It's bullshit. No. Up until now, she's been firmly ensconced with Haydur Nation.
And that's fine. Okay.
French Fry
I
recovery.
will say one thing regarding that, and then we're gonna move on.
Oh,
If somebody doesn't like what I
Cynthia, how can you tell me I'm going too far? What part of this, by me playing this girl's video and speaking my opinion, has went too far? Literally. I'm just curious, what part of that? I've went on for the last, 2 years and drug Chantel for filth in almost every fucking video. French Fry Girl's done the same. But I come on here to talk about something that French Fry Girl's done that I don't like, and it's too far. Too far, people. We're over the line.
what?
We're crossing the line.
I
You know
didn't
how we said there's
understand
a cow
that.
tipping line for real life and non-real life and shit like that. We're crossing the line, people. Too far. Well, I'm gonna need to know which part of this live stream that you thought I sound a bit jealous that you didn't get this. I wouldn't have took that information, you weirdo. Why? I don't know. Chantel drops a video. I'm mad because Chantel puts out a video, we react to it, and that's supposed to be the end of it. Now you got reactors getting in the middle of that. Wow, I don't want that information. That information's stupid. You're telling me that she knows the same shit that we already know. She don't know nothing.
Okay, that might be true in your case, but there are some. Let's remember Callie, the so-called queen of receipts. Callie, on the other hand, would just salivate over something like this. So would Charlie Gold, for that matter.
And what's the information?
I think even DC Media Girl would salivate over it. I really believe that.
That she's found out that we didn't know already. Can somebody tell me? Can somebody please tell me? I just want to know what the information is that she knows that we don't know. What information that she said that she's had this whole time has she showed us that we didn't know about? What? I'm just curious. What part?
Why is that so important to you? You already said as much that it's more than likely a bunch of bullshit that the Gunch has any so-called inside information about nasty Nadir. Okay, it's probably bullshit, and we've already established why it's probably bullshit. So why are you still harping on it?
Maybe nervous that they're.
Am I jealous of the 2-hour phone call that she had with Chantel? Are you fucking? You know, but maybe I am a little jealous. Because I always said that Chantel was going to be my wife. Maybe that's it. Fuck. Maybe.
No, I don't think it's jealousy at play.
Yeah, I didn't realize that's what it is. Because, you know, it's the phone call that sent me over the edge. When I got up this morning and I heard that clip that said that French Fried Gorl was on a goddamn phone call with Chantel. Of all people, Chantel. For 2 hours, I said, that's it, motherfucker. I've had enough. Enough is enough is enough is enough. I am jealous. You're right. Fuck. See, I take criticism. I take what you all tell me into consideration about myself. When you tell me about myself, I'll listen.
Do you really, though? Do you really?
Believe it or not, I'll listen. He put a woman in the hospital, I think. You know? Okay. You have any kind of like more input to that in that? I don't understand. Like, what did he do to the woman to put her in the hospital? I mean, Chantel knows.
And why would that even be tea? Here you are railing on her, railing on the Gunt for trolling domestic abuse. And that is definitely, if that's what's happening, then that definitely, need to change tack. I've already gone after Nikocado Avocado last year, was it? I've gone after Nikocado Avocado, reacting to him because he trolls domestic abuse along with Orlin. And Orlin is, like it or not, is a willing participant in this. So he's pretty much just as guilty as Nikocado according to me, in the world, according to yours truly. If that's the case, that Chantel or the Gunt are trolling this, then obviously, no, that needs to be changed tack. But the Gunt would exploit anything. The Gunt would exploit anything just for her ass pats and her validation.
For a fact that he's abusive. She knows that. She knows. Why is my chat saying disconnected?
I don't know.
Whatever. Hustle. Might be affected.
Oh, you slow down right there. My chat's messed up. Did my stream mess up?
I don't know.
Okay,
I don't
now,
know. Did it?
Y'all have to be quiet. I'm going to have to quit reading the chat because this woman is getting ready to speak on me. And I'm not nearly offended. Maybe I'm a little jealous. I don't know which one it is.
Whatever. Hustle. Might be affected.
Hold on. Hold on, Patty. Yeah, hold on a minute there. Hold on.
Maybe nervous.
Don't you tell me I'm going too far by calling somebody else a fatty. Don't you try it. The nerve of any of you to even try me with that one. Okay?
Yeah, but I've already mentioned that I have issue with the so-called fat-on-fat crime. And I really don't get the whole concept of obese women trashing other obese women. I just don't get it.
Listen.
Their whatever hustle might be affected. There's a fork in the road. And if you go one way, things happen. If you go the other way, other things can happen.
Uh-huh.
Some people maybe don't like the idea that a fork has now been somewhat presented. A fork of information, anyway.
Oh, there she goes, claiming that she has information.
Information. Okay, it's funny. She misused the expression fork in the road. Fork in the road means you're on a journey, metaphorically speaking, you're on your own personal journey. And then there comes a time you got to make a choice. That's how I always perceive that fork in the road in one's journey, because they're confronted with a choice they must make. Much like the chariot card in the tarot. If anybody knows how to read or interpret tarot cards, you know what I'm talking about.
What I'm getting from this bit right here, this clip, okay? There's been a fork presented in the road, okay? Yeah, I totally do, Headringer. I've known. Jesus Christ. Next, so you're just over here getting me in trouble, okay? God damn it, you all. Swear to God. See, I'm going to get so much shit for this string. Okay. Listen, whatever. I can't focus on that right now. I gotta focus on fucking French Fried Gorl. Why y'all trying to come derail me? Okay, the fork. Back to the fork. Fork for the fatties. So there's been a fork presented in the road, according to French Fried Gorl. Okay. And what she's telling us is,
except Yaba French Fried Gorl was using the cliche in the wrong way. Don't compound that. Please don't not compound that.
for the regular reactors, that Ronald Negz, sorry, doesn't like me or Charlie or DC or any of us, old little regular, or piss on. We're going to call ourselves the piss on groups, okay? And then you got
whatever floats your
French
boat.
Fried Girl over here who's got the information.
Whatever floats your boat.
So the piss on group is concerned that the girl gang is going to get all the views because she has the inside information. Okay? Are we following along? So this is the reason that we're upset. It's because the piss on group is afraid that the girl gang is going to interrupt with our side hustle. That's totally it. That's it. It's totally it.
To those people, I would say,
She's talking piss core group. She's talking to us. Listen up, okay? She's talking about our hustle. Just listen.
there is life outside of YouTube. There is much more important thing.
Yeah, guys, we know in your life, there's only one other thing more important. There's only one other thing in your life other than YouTube. It's Twitter. It's Twitter. That's all you got is YouTube and Twitter. Let's not kid ourselves.
She's got nerve. You got nerve, fatty. You talk about shit telling the fucking fatty community just as the rest of us do. I can't believe you got the audacity to look me in my eye and tell me there's life outside of freaking YouTube. This one's got...
What's not wrong? Like I said, there's Twitter. Not wrong. I'm coming to you in the chat. Okay. Right, Donald Duck got trouble for super chatting. Yeah, that's true. Thank you for the information. I never heard of DD. I've been away for a week and missed so much. Now there's the truth. Hey, Tara Mama. DD does have some serious issues. I hope she gets the help she needs. Yep, I would hope so too. I was heartbroken when I saw that. My heart was really breaking when I saw that. Donald Duck, I guess, has been super chatting Frank a lot of money. She should put that towards therapy. Point taken. Point taken. I will thanks you, Kate. You too. Lydia, well, goddamn, I don't know what to say to that. Yep. Okay. Charles in Charge is actually going live today. Hopefully, Fedora will react to it tomorrow. You never know, Jamie. Never know. Depends how I feel. Depends how I feel. Never know. I'm sure it's trailer, so I'm sure it is trailer, so be kind to yourself. Okay. Yo, Ava, good to see you. Listening while I'm doing some work. Your stream makes me productive. Oh, I'm glad it has some positive effect. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. The lady's voice is excruciating loud. Yep, it is. I don't go to Twitter. I guess I miss a lot. Oh, no, you're not missing much, Tara Mama. It's a blood sport. Trust me. Twitter is a blood sport. A blood sport, unfortunately, that sometimes I just can't pry myself away from. Yeah. Hey, Naughty Rudolph. Good to see you. All right. So, okay. So, anyways, I'm going to skip forward a bit. Let's face it, Yaba should be working at McDonald's. No shame in working or collect fake disability. Kentucky all service jobs. YouTube is gold for Yaba. Quite true. And yeah, you're right. Working at McDonald's, we shouldn't slam any workers. If they're making an honest buck, shouldn't to support their households, we should not be slagging it. Exactly. Yes, good. Okay. Barbie, you're going swimming. Enjoy your swim. Enjoy your swim.
No. This one got balls. I am on this shit just about as much as you are, and you're going to tell me how there's life outside of YouTube. Don't you think I know that? Don't you think I hate when I have to go tend to my real life? Huh?
I know that pesky thing called adulting. That pesky thing called adulting.
Channels, subscribers. No offense to you guys, I'm making a point, okay? And
Oh no, it's totally fine. Anybody who watches Fried Gorl, it's totally fine. You totally have a life, okay? It's those losers that watch those piss poor reactor channels over there on the other side. Those are the ones that are the big fat losers, okay? Not us, okay? Not the girl gang. Continue, please.
at a certain point, people become human, okay?
Except you don't, Gunt. You just don't. You don't become human.
Chantal is a human to me right now. Like, I don't know.
Since fucking when? Since when? Since it fits your narrative? Now we gotta all just go and do what you want to do because Chantel is all of a sudden fucking human to you? Fuck her and fuck you! Don't care!
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? And, you know, all these reactors forget that Chantal is human.
What makes her human? What part of this makes her human? Yeah, she's human. Okay, yeah, I'll agree with you on that. But
I would spell it out for you, Yaba, but that would be another video for another time, and I've already been on for over 2 hours.
he knows everything about this guy. What in the fuck do you think you're going to be able to take Chantel to make her think any different? Now all of a sudden, she's human. I can't tell. Let me go pull up 3 reactions ago. Chantel, you motherfucking blah, 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 blah. But now all of a sudden, she's human. Right. And we're supposed to just be like, okay, she's human.
Look, I know how a lot of people, you know, stop the hater stuff and kind of came to our side of the fence, if you will, for lack of a better term. And yeah, I like a good redemption story. But again, nah, the Gunt, she just ain't it because she's irredeemable. She is irredeemable.
Human. Don't say anything.
Hang on. I'm going to move this forward a bit. Oh, okay. It's just a Chantal reaction. Okay. All right.
Here's the thing. I grew up with motherfuckers enabling drug addicts and enabling alcohol.
Dang. Dang. Hang on.
J'adore aller chez Walmart pour la rentrée parce que tout y est. Puis en plus, je fais sur mon portefeuille.
All right.
I'm a product of that environment. So excuse me, where is our sympathy at for the people who have to deal with the addicts and the alcoholics and those people struggling? You know, like the families that are going through this shit. That's where my sympathy lies, is with them people. Not with Chantel. Chantel could walk off a bridge and I wouldn't give a fuck. Are we clear? Okay? So you want to call me inhuman or inhumane or whatever because I have zero sympathy for what she does and what she's doing to everybody else, while instead of paying her rent and Pete's rent, she's putting money into that bum's house and she's filling his refrigerator up, and I'm supposed to feel sorry for her. No. Zero.
Why is that so important to you, though, Yaba? Yes, it is a sad state of affairs if that is really what's happening. But why is it so important to you? You're going off. You know, you're going off. You're going from 0 to 60 within seconds. Why is this so important to you?
None. Zip.
After age.
She just the audacity of this one. I'm 38 fucking years old. Have I ever seemed like a mature woman
No.
to any of you all?
Nope.
At any time.
But then again, I'm 53 and I'm not mature either.
Through my YouTube
I'm old as dirt, but I'm not mature.
career, has it ever came across that me as a mature person? No. I'm sorry, no. No, I like to laugh and I like to cut up and I like
Okay.
to have a good time and I just like to live life just how I like to live it.
Right.
If that makes me immature, then I guess so be it. So be it.
Well, you are engaging in sophomoric activities. Your channel on YouTube is an exercise on a sophomoric mean girl clique. I'm just saying.
Yeah, FFG. What makes you so mature sitting on your couch? Huh? I'm just curious. All the names that you called Chantel. Well, can you give me an example? I can't hear you talking. Oh, that's right. You're not on panel. Go ahead.
I have the balls to tag you. That's all. We're gonna do it.
I didn't have the balls to tag you, but I had the balls to drag your ass throughout the whole entire live stream, didn't I? Huh? Is that all? You got anything else to say? Is that it? Is that it? Because I think people are getting tired with you. They want to go watch Chantel.
But I do understand that a lot of people, listen, it's about the way that you come at people. I'm not saying anything about having a problem with what I said yesterday in the chat, okay? Again, everybody's entitled to their opinion. That's all. But there are ways that adults speak.
What would you know about being an adult, Gunt? What would you know about being an adult?
Behave. I don't know how to make.
You have no business telling any of us how to behave. Not even your fellow Haydur Nation crew. Not your girl gang, and certainly not anyone in my chat, and certainly not yours truly. Who the hell do you think you are telling us to behave?
Was that nice enough? I'm just curious. Was that pretty nice? I think that's pretty nice. I'm going to go out and toot my own horn here and say I was pretty fucking nice throughout the live stream. But this is me, okay?
Accusation. Okay. Oh, slow mo. I'm sorry.
Suck my dick.
I'm sorry. Let me go in and. So, like I said, we're going to take a look at the stream from yesterday, the open chat, not all of it. Not going to get into all of it. Parts of it. Because Chantal
Out with it.
Chantal wanted to see what I had to say yesterday. I want to say,
You've been screaming at the rooftops for months that you have all this information, Chantal.
Except she doesn't. I think it's a safe bet. If I were a betting woman, I'd say the smart money would be on. She doesn't. We've already seen the Gunt in action. She can't keep her mouth shut. Discretion is not part of her DNA. She would have blown that up a long time ago.
Over here. And now you're so happy that finally she's like, what, bitch? What do you want? Like, just tell me. Get it over with.
she opened the chat for me. I'm not so delusional, but
Oh, yeah, you are.
when I showed up, she was happy that I did. It was like,
Oh, I wouldn't flatter yourself too much. Especially if you plan to do your do-gooder crap and try to tell her what to do and what not to do. You've already seen how Chantal doesn't take too well to people giving suggestions. That's because she's been nitpicked at so much in the past that it's hard for her to discern which is well-intended and which is concern trolling and which is downright nastiness. But that's, again, another discussion for another time. I digress.
like the effect that she was looking for in a way. Like she went, oh good.
Jesus Christ. Y'all
Why are you smiling? Why are you smiling?
can't be serious with this shit. Fries, lies, and pies. You hear that, French fry girl? Fries, lies, and pies, girl.
I noticed that when I started talking in the chat,
That is connection.
I had Chantal's attention. She was either just staring, like looking for my comments and replying almost directly to what I was saying, or scrolling to get
Does it make you special?
at my
They're gonna be in a relationship together. That's fucking weird, dude.
comment and then going back to what I had said, right? It was wild.
Yeah,
I got the
sounds like
vibe.
it.
I couldn't. Like, I got the vibe that she wants to know.
I was told
She
that.
wants to know.
You know, who's this bitch coming in thinking she's gonna take my woman? Number one.
Oh,
Didn't I say to Chantel that I was?
take my woman. Take my woman. I don't know, Yaba. Was that a Freudian slip? Was that a Freudian slip?
He's gonna go to Canada and marry Chantel. Is that why you're trying to get me out of the picture here? Huh? FFG.
Nah, she's in love with Nadir. Now I'm thinking she's in love with Nadir.
Huh? Because you heard me say that Chantel was my woman. Now you want to talk to her on the phone for 2 hours? You got fucking nerve, man.
Nah, the gut wants Nadir for herself. Come now.
And she just, I don't know, it's like she wants to hear me out, but she's scared. And she did, okay, I have a hook. Guys, I'm all over the place. I'm sorry.
Somebody had you shook. Somebody had you shook.
After the open chat, she went right back to the members chat, okay? And
Okay.
somebody asked her a question. Hang on, like, let me get this screenshot because I don't want to like miss the whole thing. Here.
Why are you smiling? See, that's the thing. That smirk. That smirk. It already shows that she's ill-intended. Okay? That her intentions are just not right. They are not altruistic. She's smiling.
Poop fart. And it feels stupid.
Poop
So
farts?
we are now quoting
Poop fart?
Poop fart asks,
Sounds about right.
do you have an idea of what French Fried Gorl could say? Not asking you to share it.
You've clearly inserted yourself in the Chantel world for whatever reason, you know. And the question still remains, people. Okay, and I'm about done with FFG's video. Whatever, she sucks. I'm going back to watching Chantel. But the question still remains: is when did you come to know Nader and Nader's whole team of people?
And why are you so interested in that? You're going to wait a long time, Yaba. I realize Chantal is your hobby. But you're going to be waiting very long time for information that more than likely doesn't exist.
Was it before
Oh, God.
you started reacting to Chantel or after? Okay, I'm going to need to answer some of these questions. Let me take a look here.
I know, Yaba. I know what you can do. Why don't you channel Callie, the queen of receipts? The queen of receipts. Okay, I'm being facetious now.
Yeah, that was it. Anything else that we need to cover about French Fried Gorl? Anything? I feel like we got it pretty much covered out. She wants to be a part of the story so badly. Does she want to be the hero of saving Chantel? She wants to be Captain.
But isn't that what a lot of the haters do, at least in the beginning when they first start out? They all claim to want to be the hero that, quote unquote, air quote, saves Chantal from herself. I mean, I know this was never the case for Yaba. I'll give her this. She doesn't doesn't pretend that she wants to save Chantal. But this is what most of Haydur Nation does. They claim they want to save her. We saw it from Charlie Gold. We saw it from OPS. Yeah.
I can save a hope right now. She is excited to be a character in the show. And I just don't understand why. Thank you, Gigi. I appreciate the super chat. Run, Chantel!
I don't know. Maybe the same reason that you have dolls that look like Chantal and Amberlynn, and maybe for the same reason why you wanted to take a trip to Ottawa. I don't know.
Well, waddle fast. Yeah, you know what? You've got nerve out here wondering if we're concerned and if we're KJ. Jesus Christ, KJ, I hope you're a mod over there because you deserve it. If you don't have KJ as a mod, can you please moderate KJ, please? I try to. French Fried Gorl recently said she lost weight and she's in the hundreds. Well, you know, we can all hope. Yeah, you've got nerve talking about how you're worried about we should be show that we're a human side, you know, woman to woman, because we're all. I'm worried about Chantel because you were a stalker. You're worse than that Nadia chick. Who showed.
Oh yeah, she is a stalker. He is a stalker indeed. And we're going to stop the reaction here, and I'm going to spend the last bit of the stream because this is going on for pretty long. So I'm coming back into the chat, and I'm all yours now. Okay, stop share, stop screen. Okay, here we go. Smug Potato. Hey, Patricia, good to see you. It's been a while. Death, I agree. I have sympathy for both. One is as deserving as the other, IMHO. The Gunt has images of getting Chantal away from Nader, hanging out, getting high, eating junk, pillow fights in their matching cat PJs and side ponytails. No, I think she's in love with Nadir. I think the Gunt is in love with Nadir. She wants Nadir for herself. Yeah, that's exactly what I think. We've been new Yaba in love with Chantal. Yup, she is. Wouldn't that be something? Chantal and Yaba get married. I don't know how Sam Telford would feel about that. Yeah, that's cool. Can't complain, and that means a lot these days. Good. Yaba seems very invested in others' lives. Yeah, she is. She is. But that's what these haters and Haydur Nation do. They are too invested in the same two obese women, Chantal and Amberlynn. We're talking about women they'll likely never meet in real life who shouldn't have oh, okay, good afternoon, B. Thank you for stopping by. Projection much, Yaba, mad about what's been done to you in your past? Gotta wonder, eh, Jeff? We gotta wonder. But yeah, I never got it. The obsession, the vitriol, the obsession, the nitpicking, the videos, one after another, over people they will likely never meet in real life, over people that shouldn't have any impact on their lives. Yeah. Yikes, Yaba is getting all really aggy. Yeah, true. And we're back. Yes. I gotta go, yes. I love the functional illiteracy. Terra Mama, well, it's a poisonous sack of shit that is now spilling over into YouTube, so you get an inkling of how bad it is. What a mess. It is a mess, Patricia. It is. Definitely, I'm seeing the shit show everywhere now. Let's face it, Yaba would be working McDonald's. No shame in working. Yeah, exactly. Christina, oh, you're back. Your postie showed up and she was upset the dog was lost down a rabbit hole. Oh, no. Oh, no. So I fed her and I'm taking my dogs out to try to find her dog. Okay, well, good luck in finding the dog, Christina. Good luck in finding the dog. Jamie's Haven. What did Jamie say? I wouldn't be surprised if Bubba Gunn tried to date Pete's. No, that wouldn't surprise me either. Hello, Sarah Jane's Journey. Welcome to Straight Talking Fedora Chick. French Fried Girl gets everything that is coming to her. She is a smug one. God, I hope so. From your mouth to God's ears, Sarah Jane. From your mouth to God's ears. God, I hope so. Because I really want karma to start marching all over the Gunt at this point. I really do. Aye. So, anyways. Yeah. Yaba, you best move on. You best move on. Stop trying to discover Nadir's secrets. Because I don't think there's any more to be had. No, he is not the Egyptian chapter of the Hells Angels. He's not Pablo Escobar. He is just some loser-ass dude who is unemployed and unemployable, who does a lot of drugs and obviously likes to use women for to boost his own lifestyle. Tap dancing on that face. This is not going to end well with Chantal and no. I don't see that ending well. You're right, Jamie. I don't see that ending well at all. This is why I hope Chantal does not take the bait, honestly. I hope she doesn't take the bait. No. And that's the thing about loneliness, you know, at times. That's the thing about loneliness, you know, and someone reaches out to you and then you're going to grab at it without figuring out this person's intention. And I've been just as guilty of that myself until I wised up. Yeah, I wised up. She wouldn't date Pete's, but she would move him in to be her lodger. He can run out to get snacks for her like a good little lackey. She wants Chantal's life. And I think she does. That's another thing. I think she also wants to make the YouTube money that Chantal makes. Yeah, she wants to make that YouTube money. And that's never going to happen. And at this point, from what I hear, and we've said it for a long time, we've called it, you know, her channel grew quickly. Her channel pretty much blew up almost overnight. And usually when a channel blows up overnight, you tend to fall pretty quickly. Your sub count will go down. Your views will go down. And I think we're starting to see that, and it looks like the Gunt engineered this all by her lonesome. Chantal, if you are watching, you are not that lonely. Just message me or Travanda. That's very kind of you, Sarah Jane. That's very kind of you. Yeah. So, but it's a tricky thing. Take it from somebody who knows. Take it from some. Yeah, take it from some. Who is bugging me on my phone? Who is bugging me on my phone? Everybody's sending me stuff all of a sudden on Facebook. Everybody's sending me stuff on Facebook. Can't wait for her first upload on her Frenchy Deux channel. Let's see what fabulous content she rolls out. I don't know. I shudder to think, Death. I really do. And it's, to be honest, it's really not on my to-do list because I really cringe at the idea of what kind of content she will put out on that second channel. But yeah, I think, and I heard she's dirty deleted many of her videos as well. Probably worried that she could be struck. It's FFG sending me messages. Bite your tongue, Jamie. Bite your keyboard, Jamie. No. Oh, hell no. If she was DMing me, I'd have to get a restraining order. I really would. No, she's not right in the head. You take a look at her. You watch her demeanor on streams. She's manic. She has that vacant look in her eyes. You know, and the memes of her, you know, as Annie Wilkes from Misery, they are so apropos. They are just so apropos. Let's all suffer together. Do a stream when she does. Oh, you mean snipe it? What's a possibility, Jeff? What's a possibility? Sniping. Yeah, she is manic, Jamie. Uh-huh. Yeah, we can snipe something from the Gunt. We could. See, that's the thing. I'm not going to allow myself to live in fear anymore of the Gunt. Not going to. Not going to happen. I'm going to do the content I'm going to do. If I want to react to the Gunt, I'll react to the Gunt. Yes. If I don't, I don't. See how that goes. So easy. I love how people like Yaba and the Haydur Nation just love to tie themselves into knots over what are we going to do with Chantal? What are we going to do with her? You know the song that pops in my head to retool the lyrics. You know that old song from The Sound of Music? How do you solve a problem like Maria? Huh? How do you solve a problem like Maria? Oh, that's what's popping in my head right now. And I don't know why, because I don't like The Sound of Music. It is too wholesome for my dark sensitivities. Oh, the only thing to fear is fear itself. Yeah, that's true. That holds true, Sarah Jane. Behemo DeVito. Behemo DeVito. Sniper just for you. Either way, it'd be fun to talk shit and watch her together. Yeah, I think it would. You're deaf. I'm with you there. I think it would. I know Negz has been sniping her streams. And, yeah. So why the hell not? Hell, it might be fun to get Negz on panel with me and we can both snipe. Get Negz on panel with me. And we can both all snipe, right? Yeah. Headbanger. I know you want me to do it, Headbanger. I know you want me to do it. No, you do. So our friends, where is everybody else? They all leave earlier. God, I had a good crowd in here. Making Bacon Pancakes is gone. B. Walsh is gone. Christina's gone. Oh my God. A lot of people left. Oh God, I hope I didn't bore you all to tears. Oh well, it can happen. And just a whole, yeah. I hope I didn't bore you all to tears. Anyways, I've been on for 2 hours, 20 minutes. I'm dead tired. This old girl needs a nap because I'm still sleep deprived and I'm overtired. I need a nap. Sorry, I'm still in a lot of physical pain from when I went into the hospital. Yes, I filled the prescription. Belinda, if you're watching, I filled the prescription. And I have a new one to fill out as well. Yes, I have a new one to fill out. Making Bacon Pancakes, you're still there, right on. Rock Royalty, just about interconnection. Okay, yeah, that can happen. That can happen, Royalty. That can happen. So, yeah, I've been in a lot. So, yeah, I got out of the hospital on the weekend. And, yes, Belinda, Haydur Nation News Network, if you are watching, I did fill the prescription. Unfortunately, it's not removing entirely all the pain. But, yeah, I need to sleep. I need to take a nap. Think it's just early in the day for some, Fedora. No way did you bore anyone. We've all missed you. Oh, thank you, Daph. Much appreciated. Thank you. Yes. And I'm glad you're here too, Bacon Pancakes. Kate Winslet is, I don't know if Kate Winslet is still there. Kate Winslet. The two Kates. The two Kates. Ah. Yeah. So anyways, yeah. So I'm going to prepare to, thanks so much. Take care of yourself. We like hearing your laughs. Oh, thank you, Ava. Thank you. Kathy. Thank you, Kathy. So anyways, before we go, we're going to do one more round of the obnoxious e-begging portion of the show. Yes, we're going to do. We appreciate the stream regardless of how long or short. You're funny. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you think so, Royalty. Okay, so we're going to do the obnoxious e-begging portion of the show because it's what we do. If you wish to join the channel and you can't find the join button, it's a problem for some with the iPhones. So here's a link you can use. It's $1.99 per month. Okay, you get access to the emojis and cool stuff and some, yes, rattle, headbanger. We got a rattle. Yeah. So if you wish to join the channel, there's the link right there if you can't find the join button. Alrighty. One-time donations. I have PayPal. The link is coming up for PayPal. All right. PayPal. Rest assured, if you choose to go that route on PayPal, rest assured I keep all your information confidential. I will never divulge it to anyone. Okay. Unlike some people, and we know I don't dox people. Not in the habit of doxing people. Okay, so I also have a merch store. Go check it out. Got some really cool t-shirts, mugs, drinking glasses, all that lovely stuff. Check out my second channel, Fedora Social Experiment. It's completely different content. We don't really do reactions over there. It's completely different content. I experiment with a lot of stuff. Although I haven't uploaded anything in a long time over there, but I'm hoping by September I'll make a return to Fedora Social Experiment, so please consider subbing over there. There's plenty of content for you to watch to catch up on. Yeah. And our Discord server, come and meet some awesome people. We have rooms to suit all tastes. And for channel members, you get exclusive access to the Mad Hatters Lounge. It's voice and text chats. You must be 18 and up to join the Discord. If you wish to follow me on Instagram, that's coming up. you wish to follow me on Instagram. For those watching in replay, bye all. Oh, thank you, Kate. Bye. Stay safe, you too. Thank you for stopping by. Kelly Harris, thank you. Welcome to Straight Talking for Dorothy. Thanks for subbing. I appreciate that. All right. All right. So there's my Instagram. If you want to stalk me on Twitter, okay, I'll be doing more content too in September. I am only doing live streams right now. Right on, Headbanger. Right on. So there you have it. And last but not least, I also TikTok. I tick and I talk. That's what I do. I tick and I talk on TikTok. And here it is. If you want to give me a follow on TikTok, I do completely different content over there. You want to check? Yes. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah. So without further ado, this is what it is. Charlie Gold is going to be premiering a video tonight. Will it be worth my time to react to? And more importantly, will I even feel up to sitting through a Charlie Gold video? I don't know. That remains to be seen. Thanks for making me smile, laugh during a crap. I'm sorry you're having a bad day, Kelly, and I'm glad I could help. Yeah. I tick and I talk. Yeah, that could work too, Kelly. So, yeah. So, anyways, yeah, your old girl here needs a nap because she's in too much physical pain right now. And, yeah, my back is killing me right now. So, I will catch you all in the next one. Also, give a thumbs up to this video if you haven't done so already. If you haven't done so, thumbs up. It's a free way to help your girl out. If you haven't yet subscribed, please consider doing so. Again, a free way to help your girl out. Yep. So thank you all for stopping by, and thank you for your patience as we soldiered along through this mess as this old girl catches up. Yeah. Thank you, Kelly and Rock Royalty. You all rock. Thank you all for stopping by. For those watching in replay, keep in mind all the links to my socials and ways to support the channel are all in the description box below this video if you are interested. Take care. Hope you feel better. Yeah, I intend to rest. That's what I'm going to do once I jump off, Deb. So, anyways, here goes. Please take care of yourselves and each other. And always remember, if there is somebody in your midst who is alone, at risk, or vulnerable, please take the time to check in on them. Give them a phone call. Hit them up on social media if they've got it. Send them a text, because sometimes just lending a sympathetic ear without judgment for those few hours can make all the difference in the world to that person. So have yourselves all a great afternoon, and I will catch you all in the next one. See you later all. See you later all. Bye. Good afternoon. Have a great afternoon. I'm going to nap now.